You have more than 100 dashboards, but the last time you want to get the numbers to make the real decision, you cannot get it. You found a few dashboards that can answer your question, but the number didn't agree. So you did what everyone does. You turn into data analyst, waited a day, and get the numbers. And you trust the numbers because you trust the person, not the system. That's the real state of data-driven in most companies. The problem isn't you have too little data, but you cannot trust any single number without someone confirming it. So your team build a chat with data application where you can ask in plain words and get the numbers instantly instead of a day. The demo looks great. But here's the question nobody asked at first. How do you know the answer is right? Hi, I'm Lukkid, lead engineer at ArcFusion. We help people build these tools. And we have watched this question to decide whether the chat application to be succeed or die quietly. Let me tell you what we learned. On day one, it works. You ask how many users we have yesterday, it can get the right numbers right away. You ask a few questions, everything looks great, then you sign off. It starts to break when the question gets harder. The real question is not how many users we have yesterday, but how many users we have yesterday on the app. Now the app breaks. Because what does app mean? Your main app or every platform you have. You know the answers, but the model has to guess. And the data make it worse. A different word in different tables may have different meaning. Active subscription in one table can mean different things elsewhere. There are hundreds of tables with the name only the people who build it understand. And then the list keep it on their head, but the model doesn't. So it doesn't stop and act. It gives you clear and confident answers that quietly wrong. Wrong table, wrong number, wrong guess on what you mean. And the person who asks has no easy way to tell. So people use this tool because asking is faster than waiting. But the trust never catch up. Someone trusts it once, get burned once, and turn back to analyst. And nobody can tell how often it's actually right. That's an evaluation problem, and it's why most of these projects stop. We keep seeing the same thing across different companies. At one, the board got hundreds of spreadsheets that need to read 2 or 3 days before the meetings. Another, they have multiple dashboards, but the number didn't agree. Sales number on one dashboard can be another on a different one. Or another companies who have a lot of dashboards that they could track. Same problem every single time. No single number that they can trust. So each of them built a chat with data tool to fix it. And every time the same question came back and we trusted, take the one with too many dashboards. The trust problem going bad enough till people stop using it. So we did the boring thing. We pulled real questions from usage log. Not the easy one, the actual ones that people asked. We built a test set and score every single numbers. Right, wrong, or partial, and why. Most of the errors weren't the model being dumped, but the model doesn't know your own company's definition. What does the app mean? Which table hold revenue? How you calculate them? So we fixed those things and we rescore again. From the 43% up until high 90s. And we keep it honest. Every time we have a new question from the people, we flag them and add to the validation dataset. We also added the citations, where users can review and verify whether the numbers is correct or not. Then adoption went back up. None of them came from the better model, it came from evaluate them. We measure them, we understand where it broke, and fix it one thing at a time. So when I say evaluation, here's what I mean. 3 simple parts. 1. A dataset. 20 to 50 questions written by the people who know the data, not the engineers building the tool. Most teams skip this. The test with made-up questions which tell you nothing. 2. Honest scoring. Someone needs to grade the answers from the AI, whether we right, wrong, or partial, and the reason why, whether it's wrong table, wrong numbers, or wrong calculation. 3. A weekly loop. Don't try to fix everything all at once. You fix the most common failure first and rescore again. If the errors doesn't drop, you fix the wrong thing. That's the whole method. It's not fancy. The hard part is being willing to find out that your tool isn't as good as you hope. Measuring it convinced you, but the person asking still had to take the answer on faith. That's the other half of trust. Think about why you trust an analyst. They show you their work. Here's the query they use. Here's the table they got from. Here's the filter they do. Then you can follow it. Your tool should do the same. The newest thing we built does exactly that. Every AI answers have the numbers and citation. When you hover that number, it navigates you through the exact dashboard with the same filter applied. Every number is in the response corresponding to the dashboard exactly. You can prove it on your own eyes. That's what closed the gap. Measuring earns the team trust behind scenes. Showing owns the user trust in the moment. Because they can check it in the same way they check the analyst. One scientist is for you. Someone who built the chat with data tool in the last 6 months. People start using it, but nobody can tell how accurate it is. If you want to start tomorrow, 3 steps. 1. Pull the real question from the usage log. Can be 30 questions. Include the ugly one. Don't make them up. 2. Have someone who used the real data score the answers. It can be 1 or 2 hours of their time. And 3. Group the failure. Fix the most common one first and see the accuracy increase. If it's not, your fix missed. And it's also worth knowing anyway. And while you are there, look at what the tool shows when it answers. If it can show you where the number came from, fix that too. An answer people can check build as much trust as a few points of accuracy. You can do all this in a week without buying anything. The hard part is not about the work. It's about being willing to find out the number is not where you thought. Chat with data is the most common AI project in the companies right now, and the leads honestly measure that's the gap. And it's why a lot of this project quietly stalled in a few months in. If you have a chat with data project running and you want a second opinion on whether it's actually measurable, click the link in the description below to book with us 30 minutes. Bring your question and we will tell you what we actually do. Here's the importance of evaluation. If this video is useful for you, don't forget to share with your friends. And we'll see you again in the next episode. Thanks.